Well, I'm always so happy when I have world changers who are ready to share with you how they were able to continue to go to the next level. And it's always a pleasure to be able to see the transformation and hear the transformation of world changers. And I am so honored that I can share with you one of the world changers that I had the opportunity to work with during my speakers program for delivering live streams that produce results. And share with you even more how they are getting ready to change the world on a greater basis. So I now welcome you to be introduced to World Changer, fellow World Changer, Shameka Allen-Lane. Shameka, thanks so much for joining me.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure to be able to have you here. And I'd like you to share with the people a little bit about you and your business.
Yes, I am out of Orlando, Florida, and my business is more of a virtual business. I have my business as Callus Event Coaching, and we are a coaching and consulting business. And we're offering coaching, training, as well as consulting. And we're meeting you where you are. So we're not necessarily a event planning company, which most people are used to, as well as they're used to event designers, but we actually train you and train your team on things that happen around events and making your event successful, such as strategic planning, setting goals and objectives, and logistics. So that's just to name a few.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like you're doing some great things when it comes to the event planning world and helping individuals to get their logistics together so they can have these amazing events. Shameka, I had the opportunity to work with you in my speakers program for delivering live streams that produce results. When you joined the program, where were you before? What made you decide that you wanted to come into this program?
Well, I actually was not very active on social media. I would tune in here and there, but especially as it comes to my personal page. So my business is a newer business, and I definitely would like to have a active presence in my business. So I wanted to get into the program to get more comfortable with doing live streams and making posts and speaking to my audience.
Speaking to your audience. When it comes to speaking to your audience, what were you looking for in particular when it came to just speaking to them?
Well, just looking to connect with them, actually, looking to see what their perspective is on a few things, because I think in business in general, sometimes we assume what our customers and clients may want versus what we think they need to know. And sometimes they're not one and the same, and you have to find a way to bridge that gap as well. Sometimes clients or customers don't know exactly what they need to know, but they have certain desires of what they are looking for. So you want to give them that, but also let them know those things that they've been missing out on. And if they get that little nugget, it's going to take them to some higher planes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So after you joined my program for the delivering live streams that produce results, what happened to you and what happened to the results you had for your lives?
Well, I definitely got more comfortable being on camera. That was major for me because what I didn't say earlier is that I don't even post pictures. So I'm one of those people, I don't post pictures or anything. My current Facebook page photo was probably from maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So lucky for me, I look pretty much the same in most cases. Just my hair changes, but I'm not a person that do a lot of posting. So this made me a little bit more comfortable, and I was able to go live on my personal page, and I had a lot of people to actually tune in to my live on my personal page, which was crazy to me because I didn't even know how to go live. So let's start there. I didn't even know how to go live. So I learned that through this process. I learned how to invite individuals and all those things that are around going live. I learned so much about all of that. And being in the group, I was able to kind of get past some of the barriers that I put up. And so that was awesome because the live that I went on, that everybody just jumped in and they learned so much about what I had going on currently. I had a few challenges leading up to that, and going through the process really helped me just kind of push through those challenges that I incurred. And I was still able to, say, we're going to do it no matter what. Here we go.
Wonderful. I love it. And you were able to have individuals tune in. What was that like for you?
Good. Even though I'm not that active on Facebook or do lives or anything like that, I am pretty comfortable with talking to people. So for me, it was very engaging. I appreciated them being there. I know a lot of times people do lives and people aren't necessarily there always. And so you have to get comfortable with speaking to your audience who may not be presently there, but they may watch it later. But I was able to interact with people that were currently there and making comments. So that was awesome.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So engagement at its best. I love it. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that you had the transformation. Is there anything else that you like to share?
Yes, I would share that I appreciated the coaching that you gave us. It was such constructive feedback. After each time we had an assignment, there was some feedback that you provided to us on an individual basis, as well as you did it from a group perspective, kind of like a recap on each day. And that was helpful because it's helpful to learn about you as an individual and what you specifically need. That's always awesome. But when you hear about some of the feedback that you give others, that may be helpful for you because today you may not have needed that information, but in another, feedback session or another session you may have for live, that may be helpful for you because we're going to have different objectives when we go live. So what my objective is today may not necessarily be the same next week. And so it was awesome to get that feedback because some feedback you gave to other individuals were helpful to me, and I was able to make changes accordingly.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy to hear about all your success and the transformation that you had in the program for delivering live streams that produce results. You definitely did just that, receive results, especially going from no lives to literally having lives where you're having engagement. So I'm so happy and honored that I had the opportunity to support you. And I just look forward to seeing and hearing all the amazing success you do out there in the events world, helping those individuals to continue to level up. So I'm honored that I served you just as well.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And to my world changers out there, and you're looking to learn how to speak, learn how to get out there and position yourself where you deliver live streams that produce results, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you see how you can get jazzed about success and be able to go from one step to the next and break those barriers so you can be able to go on live no matter what and be able to share with the world on who you are and what your business is all about. So thank you once again. Thank you, Shameka, so much for joining me. And I literally, World Changers, look forward to helping each and one single one of you. Thank you, Shameka, once again.
Thank you.
All right, you all. I'll talk to you all soon.